Hello, and welcome to the Learn English Fast podcast. I'm your host, Eli Cslack. Thank you so much for watching today. Today's topic is my journey to India, or in general, travel. So, those of you watching and those of you listening, if you want to find the transcript, it's down in the description for those of you who want to follow along. I also have a vocabulary list down below if you want to learn some new words for your flashcards or just for, your studying in general. Yeah, so first, I just want to talk about my journey to India. I think India is an amazing country. It's a fantastic country. I think everyone should try to go there at least once in their life. But why did I choose to go to India? So when I was 18 years old, I was about to finish high school. And the next step, of course, in America after high school is university. But I did not want to go because I did not know what I wanted to do. And if I go with no clear plan, I felt like I was just wasting time and wasting money. A phrase that we say, it's like I'm throwing money out the window. It's like you open the window, boom, throw money out there. It's just wasteful. So I talked to so many different friends. I spoke with some older men in my life, and some of them encouraged me to go out and travel. But I didn't just want to travel. I wanted to do something that was helpful. I wanted to feel like I was making a difference of the place that I would go to. So one of the men I met, he said, Eli, why don't you join a group called YWAM? Now, YWAM means Youth with a Mission. This is a Christian organization that sends young people out all over the world to tell people about Jesus and also to do good works like feed the hungry, help the sick, and care for the orphans. Oh yes, I'm getting a little bit off topic here, but orphan means someone who has no parents, no mom, no dad. That is an orphan. And actually, my sister, she was an orphan, but my mom and dad, they adopted her, and she came into our family, and she became my sister. So I love orphans. I love being able to bring someone with no family into my family. I hope I can adopt a child one day. Now then, so I said, okay, I will go to India. And so I prepared. Before going to the country, I had to have an understanding a little bit about the culture. And I'm sure there are some Indians watching this right now. And if I'm wrong about this, please correct me in the comments. But I went to England, and with my team, they explained different things about the Indian culture that I had to be aware of. For example, the food. The food was very different than what I'm used to. It's very spicy, and the different types of curry. We did not eat meat as much as I ate in America. And when we had meat, it was a very special time. Also, the amount of people. The city we went to was in North India, but we first arrived in Delhi, New Delhi. And there were so many people everywhere. So they explained about that and the amount of cows that are in the city. Cows are everywhere. When they first told me, Eli, there are many cows in India, I thought, okay, yeah, there's a few cows. There's not just a few cows. There are so many cows. So that really, really surprised me and opened my eyes. Like, wow, cows are everywhere. This is amazing. And the cows, they're so strong. And they're I feel like the cows own the city, And also about the smell. When I first left the airport, the first thing I noticed was the smell of the city, a lot of the cow poop smell. And again, not the people, the cow poop. So don't go saying, Eli doesn't think Indian people smell good. No. I think that many of them that I met, they're amazing people, so kind. And that's the biggest thing that really, I guess, stuck out to me. Stuck out means, something that really popped, a focus. Something that stuck out to me was the kindness of the Indian people. They are a very warm culture, so warm. Like, I would be sitting in our kitchen and an Indian friend would just come up and sit right next to me. Even though there are so many chairs around, they they would always just come and sit right next to you. And it was so friendly. I wasn't used to that. But after about a year of living there, I got used to that friendliness. I got used to being that close. And it was definitely a little bit of a culture shock for me because I'm not really a touchy person. I don't like giving people hugs. I'm not a fan of like holding hands. The main reason because my hands get so sweaty. But yeah, but that really opened up my eyes. Okay, it's okay to be close with people sometimes. It's okay to hug someone sometimes. And I became more of an open person because of that. During my time there, I also was working in the slum area. And in my last video, I explained the slum area is usually an area where many poor people live. And when I was there, I was mainly doing activities with the children. And so many of the kids there, some of them have no fathers, it's just their mothers. And it's a very difficult situation. When I first saw them, my heart broke. And I felt so, wow, like I love these kids. I love them so much. I want to do all that I can to help them. So we did so many different activities with them. We taught them how to take a shower because some of them they never washed their bodies. So we took a bunch of water from the river. We went and we bought soap and towels and different things. And I didn't do this again by myself. I had a team and a local Indian leader with me as well. And we taught them how to take a shower. Like, okay, first you gotta wipe down your body with some water. Then, wipe your hair, scrub every single part. And we did that every single week. They had to take at least one shower a week. One shower a week. I'm sure some of you take, a shower a day. But some of the kids, where they are is very difficult for them. And so every week on Saturday, we would go to the slum and we would play with the kids and do the shower time. Now we did that for about 3 months. On the 4th month, when we went there on Saturday, the kids were doing it by themselves. And that's what we wanted. We wanted them to build the habit for themselves. We wanted them to decide to do it by themselves. So that way we know, oh yes, they understand, they're growing. We were so happy on that day, but it still broke my heart. We also connected with many of the women and the mothers who were there, the single mothers. All around the world, I noticed that there are so many single mothers. It's a very sad thing. Many men don't stay in the life of their children or in the life of the mothers. So we really wanted to encourage and help these women in their difficult time. So my time in India, it was life-changing. What else should I mention? The food. The food was delicious. What else? The monkeys. The monkeys were always my enemy. No matter where I would go, I hate monkeys. They're cute, but I hate them. One day in the morning, on my house, I was standing on the roof of my home, the roof above. And during that time, it was early in the morning, maybe like 6:30, because I would be reading my Bible. At that time, I was reading and I heard a sound to the right side. I look and there is a pack of 15 monkeys coming up the stairs. I was very surprised, but I was thinking, it's okay, it's no problem. The monkeys will go and then I can just go back down the stairs. But later, more monkeys come. I was very nervous. The monkeys come over to me and one monkey runs up and grabs my leg. I kick it away and I jump up on the ledge because our home is a 2-story home. So I'm on the very top floor on the building. And so I'm up on the ledge, and the 2nd story is below me. And the monkeys surround me. And I'm thinking, what can I do? So in my Bible, I had a pen. I took the pen and I threw the pen with all my might, and the monkeys separated, and I dash. I run as fast as I can across the top of the roof of the building, and the monkeys are chasing me. I keep running and running. I'm like, what can I do? The stairs are that way, but I'm running that way. The stairs are behind me, but I'm running forward. There's only one thing to do. I have to jump to the jump to the first floor. But how? In front of our home, there's a very big tree. It was huge. So I jumped off the roof to the tree. Then from the tree, I jumped to the first floor. Then I ran into the kitchen. I was safe. And my friends there couldn't believe it. Like, Eli, what happened? We heard some noise up there. I said, I was chased by so many monkeys. Yeah, so my advice to you, if you go to India, the people are kind, the food is delicious, but the monkeys are dangerous. Be careful, be careful. But I recommend you go to India at least once in your life. I think it'll be a very good time. All right, yeah, so that's about it for today's podcast episode, My Journey to India. Thank you so much for listening. I encourage you to try to copy the phrases that I say and try to learn some new vocabulary in this podcast. Thank you so much for listening, and thank you so much for watching. Do your best. I'll see you later.